Good morning, Captain Jack here. Welcome to this episode of Motorcycles, Guns, and Guitars. What's up, everybody? Captain Jack here. Our parts are starting to roll in. Ordered some parts for the Goldwing. Like I could tell, rear fender with the tail light, the headlight, some headlight ears. Haven't found any foot pegs yet, but anyway, so look at this package. Can you believe the way this thing's wrapped? I believe this is my headlight. Let's open it up and see if it's any good. Right here. Looks like it's missing some parts. Missing some screws. You know, you'd think people would clean the parts up before they even list them. You know, it's like, it wouldn't have been that hard to clean this thing up. You probably could have got more money for it if it had been just clean. Anyway, I don't get it. Well, this defect right here in this chrome ring was not in the description. I remember seeing it all dinged up right there, and I think that happened in shipping. Because this thing was perfect in the picture, and it got dinged up in shipping. So, you know, what do you expect? The way, it irritates me when people don't know how to ship something or show how to pack something. Irritating. Well, I think I can make it work. It's not going to be pretty as I'd like it. This ring is all dinged up. That's a shame. I'm just gonna have to give this guy negative feedback, I guess. Anyway, I took it apart. I'm gonna finish taking it apart because the bulb isn't mounted in here straight like it's supposed to. So I just need to loosen these screws and rotate it because these little notches should line up. There's little tabs on the glass, and they fit inside these notches. And if you look, you can see they're off. They're all off to one side, so ever so slightly, so the bulb's not in there straight. So I'm gonna take that apart and fix it. What's up, man? Captain Jack here. Yeah, man. Woo! I really got that accident really rang my bell. So I'm a little struggling trying to get back after it. Anyhow, thought it'd be fun to get on eBay and find some parts for that Goldwing because I want to get that thing done because riding season's coming up.
Well, okay. I thought it might be fun to play around here on eBay a little bit. Need to get some parts for that, for the Goldwing, and anyhow, yeah, I found these thermostat sensor switches. that it needs for, this is the device that turns the cooling fan on. When it reaches a certain temperature, it shorts the ground and turns the cooling fan on. It's pretty common problem with that particular year. Goldwing. I searched around quite a bit for these, and most of the ones I saw looked pretty well, like their their quality standards were not quite what I like. But this one here looks pretty good based on the picture. I mean, it's hard to tell what you're getting. Standard free shipping, comes from all these different locations. So probably have it by next week if I were to order it today. So I think I'll get one of these. So we're gonna just throw that in the cart. No thanks, I don't need a protection plan. Yeah, let's go back. I want to shop some more. Okay. Well, let's just sit back. And also need some. Oh, I found these grips. I need a throttle tube. Might as well see if I can find one that's really similar to the one that's on there, and then I can just replace the one. That'll make that easier. Also we're missing an engine mount bracket, so I looked at a couple of those, but it's hard. This guy doesn't say what side this is, and it's hard to tell. I think this is the right-hand side, and that is the one I need. But I'm not sure I want to pay $8 for it. There's a guy up this place, little town south of Greeley, up in northern Colorado. Then there's a guy there who's got like a Goldwing graveyard up there, and so I may go up there next week if the weather's better. Find a lot of the parts that I need. Because he's got some. I haven't been able to find any foot pegs, and I'd like to find some foot pegs. Here's that headlight that I bought, and I don't recall oops, where'd it go? Oh, here we go. I don't recall seeing that dent on the chrome ring in any of these photographs, but I thought maybe I should. Let's take a gander here and see if we can find those dents on that chrome ring, because I might just, I was thinking about it, and you gotta be a real dummy to get a negative feedback from me. And I understand the guy's probably new or struggling or whatever. Obviously because of the box he shipped it in, he didn't have the right shipping materials. And what do you know? There looks like right there is yeah, maybe it is kind of dinged up. And I just didn't notice it. Let's look here. Well, I don't know. That looks like pitting there. That doesn't look. It's the same. Okay, so that part of the bucket's fine. It's just this chrome ring that's around the headlight that's kind of messed up. So maybe that's what he's trying to show right there. Well, that's okay, because I'm going to put I've got a little fairing that I'm going to put on there. It's going to cover it's going to cover the headlight up. So, okay, all right. What I want to do is go back to my watch list. Let's go back to my eBay. My FeeBay. I start calling this FeeBay. For years I was a seller, And it seemed like with all the fees, they were the only ones making any money. So I started calling it Fee Bay. That's where that name came from. Okay, yeah, no, I need to gonna need some turn signals on there. I'm gonna check these out. They're kind of cheap looking, but let's see where they came from. Guy's got a 6820. Whoa, I sold a few of these. Yeah, let's add that to the cart. Let's see if it'll. Can I add this to the cart? Now what's my cart gone at? Yeah, there we go. Now it's working. They should have a button here that says continue shopping. But I guess so. Yeah, what are these grips? 4/7/8 bars, so and it says it for their Honda, so Honda should fit inside there. Buy one. That's all I really need. Amboy, New Jersey. That'll come next week also. Let's add that to the cart. Alright, now it's working like it's supposed to. Alright, so we're gonna need some hang work. Alright, okay, man. So alright. Sounds like fun. Well, let's go and out to the garage and see what we can do out there. Well, okay. I don't know what's worse. What's worse, snow light or flickering light? They're gonna drive me crazy. It must be the ballast. The ballast or the transformer inside this light fixture must be going bad. That's why it's burning the bulbs out so quickly. Alright, man. So anyway, here's these headlight ears I bought on eBay, and here's the brand, WPS. So if you're looking for some headlight ears for a Goldwing, these are the ones to get because they actually fit really nice. I've used them before. I've got them on this one here. You can see here I use the same. Now I need to find a couple of mounting bolts like this so I can mount the headlight on there. Here's the headlight that I got, and I got it put together. It's got a little bit of a ding right on the top right there, but I'm going to clean that up, and then we're going to put this little fairing right here is going to cover that up. So I guess a little scratch on the headlight ring is not too bad. I found some bolts here. Here's the rear fender. Gonna put that on, hook that up, make sure we got lights. So that's what these bolts are for. Found them in my. I got lots of boxes full of bolts. Save all my bolts over the years and just throw them into. Eventually I'll sort them all out into different jugs and boxes, and that way I don't have to make so many trips to Ace Hardware to find nuts and bolts. Okay, so all right.
put this camera on a tripod and I'll start putting this thing together. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of put it all together, kind of test fit everything, do a mock-up just to make sure I got everything I need, and then, you know, once I've got it all looking right, then I'll, you know, put it all in, take it all apart, clean it all up really good, and then put it in permanently. Okay, found one of these mounting bolts. I know I've got more, just gotta find them. So the reason so this is a headlight mounting bolt, and it's got a tapped hole here, and that's so you can put another, you know, bolt inside there, and that will hold the fairing. That'll hold that fairing onto this. So I got to go through all my nuts and bolts here. I know I've got another one because I saw it just the other day. I'm pretty sure it's in this bucket right here. All right. So I dug around in my bolt jar, and I found mounting bolts for the headlight. If this light keeps up, I'm going to have a seizure. And these are the on. And then this fits perfectly into the headlight bracket. Alright, let's put this thing on, see how it turns out. Oh, something else I like to do with these, of course, I'd like to find some nicer washers. But I put a couple washers on here on the front side just to, you know, make this a little sturdier, and then put the lock washer on the back side with the nut when you're tightening the thing up. We're going to take these rubber spacers out of here because we don't need them. Alright, so we're going to mount them on there. Wires are going to go inside the headlight bucket. that's a good sign. Alright, man, so this is going to mount in here like so. So I got to get all these wires, you know, in there, all wrapped around so that this will all fit in there nice and snug. So I'll work on getting these plugs, you know, back into their little, these plastic plug holders, and they'll be out of the way so the lamp can actually fit in there. Alright. Alrighty, that's about it for hooking up the wires inside the headlight bucket. I'm just going to leave it like that for now because I still have to wire the turn signals. We're going to mount here. And so now, I was thinking it would be a good time with the rear fender on. We got a complete rear fender here. Hopefully it works. But just gonna mount it there. Found the bolts already, so let's do it. My neck hurts. Alright, here we go. We got the rear fender and yeah. Let's see if it turns on. Oh, look at there. Yeah, we got a headlight, we got a tail light. Oh, let's see the brake. Yeah! Hey, far out. Alright, we got lights. Lights, camera, action.